what Christians mean by singleness is often very different to what our secular friends will mean by singleness. Basically, in our culture today, if you're not a Christian and you're single, that's seen as a great thing because you're free, you're unattached, you're uncommitted, you don't have those entanglements and restraints of a marriage or a long-term relationship. And so you're kind of free to, in our culture, sexually experiment, to have multiple partners, to kind of do what you want. Whereas for the Christian, we believe that the Bible teaches us that you shouldn't be having sex outside of marriage. And so for us, being unmarried doesn't just mean we're uncommitted, but actually we're called to be celibate. So it's a very different prospect if you're single as a Christian than if you're someone who's single who isn't a Christian. And therefore for our culture there's, I think, quite a stigma to the kind of lifestyle single Christians lead, because not being sexually involved means at best you are seen as very, very strange, and at worst you are seen as actually you're someone who is leading a lifestyle that's not healthy for you. It's harmful. You're repressing something that you ought to be cultivating and expressing and enjoying. And so you're kind of leading a subhuman life. You're kind of leading a diminished kind of life. So I think the prospects of what it means to be single are very, very different inside the Christian faith to outside the Christian faith. And because of that can, I think, add a certain level of difficulty for the Christian, because they've got to be very, very countercultural in order to be faithful to Jesus as someone who's single.